on to this one. That's going to be a second Aatrox scam of the year, by the way. He's already played it once across the
Level 1 and level 1, they're just willing to trade very early on, so expect some fireworks here.
And you saw who he actually juke up towards the anchor. They're going to trade back and forth. Who he, of course, plenty of regen. Keep in mind that Set gets some free health regen when he gets low, or he eats his first potion there as well. But, you know, wanted to tank the hook, make sure it doesn't go on to his AD carry. Try again. There's going to be enough damage. He's just going to die. Who he just does not respect the anchor and sleep with the fishes. In the mid lane, it won't be lethal damage to Bjergsen, but decent poke.
Stacking. You expect to have the push in Jinx versus Zeri. You don't necessarily expect to have a first blood this early on, but they can utilize the pressure to really get this going here early.
100 Thieves. Time will tick against them, as it's going to be staying in top lane. They're going to walk up. There's the first zap damage on a Huhi right now. CoreJJ comes in. Joe, wow, it's just death already. Huhi's going to drop 2-0 TL. FBI firing in. Flash away for Santorin. A triple slow. And that's the ulti in for Abbedagga, stealing away not all the ulti, but a gold card going to slow it down. Now CoreJJ in danger. Not going to get out. Someday Sharks the kill. Thanks very much. Whippa gets to take some turret placing this out of the map, but a 1-for-1 team fight, and a dragon goes to 100 Thieves.
Yeah, really interesting how that played out. Someday uses the leash teleport to go to the turret, so he's a little bit slow, where 100 Thieves knew they would eventually have the numbers advantage for that fight. That's why they're able to trade 1-for-1. Nice sidestep. Whippo ends up
mattering, except for the fact that obviously it was 5v4, and yeah, as the Herald charge comes in, you're going to share the plate, because it always happens in the charge, and then looks like it's the share in the third one as well. Prime target. That seems very likely now. Abbedagga in time realizes, all right, this is dangerous. TF going to be in range, and that's going to be a lot going on. Just chains the crowd go together. They're going to knock him down. 100 Thieves
no way he can survive on that, and his flash was down. CoreJJ in trouble on the bot side, though.
Good dunk. Nice jump into the wall now as well. Is it going to be enough now with the Aatrox showing up? Who's going to flash away, knock him in the air? But now FBI trying to kite away, taking decent damage. Firing back in. Closer already down. Hit a bit more. Should be able to jump.
So hard to fight.
And also, with the amount of single target lockdown TL has, gotta watch out for CoreJJ here, though.
So again, the front line is battling. Huhi gonna put in the punch, but now pulled right back in. I don't know if you're gonna get out of this one anymore. 100 HP left, and Bjergsen lands the last card. Knocks him down. FBI gonna drop as well. And FBI open up, mid lane open up. This one's going away fast. TL pushing in for more.
Turning into a stomp, and it's actually 100 Thieves who was pushed up a little bit there, but TL just kind of hit him with the wall when that fight happened. Look at mythic items completed for everyone on their team. You see Silas still sitting there on a chapter and a Kindle gem. And one other thing to track actually is the duration of time.
Yeah, the Ornn's the only one unkilled. Everyone else is definitely a squishy target, and they're just getting caught out constantly. And it turns out that, yeah, you've got a great pressing bottom lane. You've got a lot of early pressure, and that early pressure is pushing through. So 100 Thieves getting picked off so often.
I think TL is just going to try and stop them from even getting this objective bounty. 100 Thieves, it's a chance to come back, but there's the TF. They see them all.
Full vision. What's going to happen now, TP? Yes, indeed. And it's going to retreat so far, but Abbedagga trying to get away from Bjergsen. Happen to isolate that. They find the stun. Santorin's going to flash in for the rest of it. There's the dunk. A flash to safety. She will kill him. Oh, it's not in range. I think he was out of range. It wasn't a sidestep. Now has an ulti available. Going to find one stun. Heals up for a bit, but he's still going to drop it. Is there anything else going on here someday? Looks like he's not going to be the target. A 1-for-0 again. TL just keep getting kill after kill after kill.
Everything at once on the map.
And I really love that call by TL to delay the dragon a minute. Huhi is just locked down as well. It's a 2v3 though.
Big shield, gets down to 300 HP. Yeah, thankfully it doesn't instantly die.
And the reason I love the move top lane so much is that TL just kind of sensed that 100 Thieves was going for a trade. And TL is so far ahead, they're of the mindset that they're not going to trade anything.
He's spotted.
He could be in a lot of trouble.
He's over the wall, move speed, a slow, look pretty good. Bjergsen does have flash, there's a way out, not gonna happen. It took a long time, but 100 Thieves are finally back on the board. Gold goes to FBI.
That was a little bit of a cocky play. I mean, they're making a push on bot side with Herald, so maybe he thought 100 Thieves will be responding to that. And it
done decently, spamming objectives for some attack speed. It's a little bit more, and at this point, I think you die for it. You get a lot, right? Extra gold picked up, but now what's going to happen? Bjergsen's there for the stun. They're going to find that kill. But hey!
Looking like they're able to do. I don't know if we'll see more TF this series. It was actually a pick that was banned 100% of the time by Cloud9 against 100 Thieves. That's one of the reasons I think it was an early takeaway by TL here. That was with the, quote, counter pick up. It's more of an answer in Silas, and it's just not working at all.
Looking pretty strong right now in the mid lane as he got a lot of damage going across. Pretty good CC, stop on the burn, but now the re-engage is here. And Hans gets the reset. He's going to kill everybody now. Huhi, again, the first to drop. Stopwatch means absolutely nothing. Abadaga going to fall. Looks for the TF, but Bjergsen already got away.
Back and forth, back and forth. But you look at Hans, he's untouched. He's free-firing the whole time. Never even forced to use a summoner there. Tanking, because I think their only healing debuff is actually the Thornmail.
There's a Bramble on Sunday.
Yeah, on Sunday, but he's not hitting him, so he's just full healing off everyone.
Pretty good. Ult's gonna land. They're gonna get Hansama for a CC, but no one else in range for anything. The dunk comes in for Jarvan. Maybe it's gonna be enough though. Horn comes across, and it doesn't mean anything. It's gonna be Abadaga down again. Flash up, doesn't matter. Dunk comes through for who he is gonna try. FBI still firing, but down goes 1, down goes 2, down goes 3, and 4, and 5. Everyone's gone. A quadra kill for Hansama. They started winning through bot. They're ending winning through bot. Team Liquid, an absolute slaughter. A 23-minute Nexus kill. 100 Thieves took 0 chance in this game. They had no way into it. TL crushed game 1.
Annihilation. Full in pressure.
Nice.
Okay.
Remember, Tryndamere did receive a little bit of a nerf coming into this patch, so it's not the same power as it was.
Gonna be a play towards mid or nothing.
Oh, gotta watch out here.
Got the engage. It's gonna be enough for the stun. Yes, they'll land that as well. No good way out. First blood comes through. It's FBI's turn to earn 400 gold.
Oh, that's exactly the start 100 Thieves wants. And now Closer's trying to cut off.
Exactly. Bufo was trying to force out the ult there on the flash Q3. Was hoping he was gonna ult and then use the ignite afterwards for a kill, but now Santorin, and got like he's in trouble.
Both supports here as well. 4v4 shortly, and it's gonna be Abadaga getting away with some life. A nice engage comes across the fear. Santorin will not yet die. Someday gets one. He'll have to ult times it against it. Okay, just barely at the end. A 1-for-1 though, right jungler for mid. Abadaga did lose his life on that play.
So that when he came back without ult, he could use the ignite to get a kill.
Oh, hello.
Going back in yet again, but a re-engage looking pretty good. Abadaga, days are numbered, trying to walk away. 100 HP left onto him. Need one more shot. They're gonna get it. KazaLoLLCShighlights just takes him down. For the cooldown, make sure I'm safe, and gonna claim that.
Little plays like that do make it much harder to pull off Rift Trail, but they're here again.
The chain, the double knock, got the dunk. Just everything lands. World dominant.
Harass you on every range minion, just set up the Qs, poke you time and time and time again.
Looking at Hansa, maybe now a fight down here. Who's gonna be stunned up? Will he be the casualty? They're gonna find an ulti and good damage out of Inferno, but it's not gonna be enough. Then on the follow through to who he is gonna drop. And TL just keeps winning. First blood or not, it doesn't matter. Everyone else is better. Nice start on the tower dive here. Brimble drops aggro, pulls it back in, and just gets taken down the Q.
You know, had he just not been in tower range, but that's a really costly one, because when it's all combat sums versus all combat sums, any mistake in top lane can snowball it in the other direction. And now with full tower is gone.
Yeah, last thing I'll say in that though, Vex was on the way up towards the top lane, so maybe he was feeling rushed because Vex was on the way, but a lot of map trading happening here. TL takes the Dragon, 100 Thieves moves up for second Herald, and first turrets get traded. So Tryndamere, question will be here is whether or not 100 Thieves sticks around for that second turret. I don't think they can because TL can match, but there's definitely some room for an explosive game here.
Here's going to TP. Abadaga going to start walking down, it looks like. See if they want to fight for this one. I mean, the charge should happen if they keep Whippo busy. He can't auto the Herald, so we knew that's going to happen. Ignite comes down. Yeah, puts the heal down.
But TL don't have eyes on where everyone is,
board.
so it's hard for them to actually start anything.
Kor's going to put the ulti on, going to find the knockup, and there's the dunk already. FBI is gone, and they'll find the next one too, but first they're going to leave him. They're going to go for the rest of the team right now. Abadaga about to be rooted up. His flash is already gone from earlier, and they find kill number 2 and 3. Someday on the way.
Who's stopping the engage? Core gets a flank, Bjergsen comes from the other side, and they take full control of this game.
And Abadaga's reset was really late. The 4-man squad for 100 Thieves were there very, very early, but they didn't have eyes on where everyone was from TL, and Abadaga's walking down mid lane. As soon as TL see him, you'll see it on the mini-map. KazaLoLLCShighlights actually spots the Vex up on the top side, and as soon as he sees the Vex, he's not really a threat in the team fights. The rotations are going to be late because he's trying to answer the towers, and Bjergsen just distorts in there.
We gotta focus in on this Baron because we gotta see if 100 Thieves can get it in time.
Alrighty, well, when will you get vision? Whippo gonna find and engage with his jungler. They're gonna go for Bjergsen, and Bjergsen's down, the shutdown. FBI is alive, red-white, he just barely gets away. Looking for the next engage though, as Santorin walks out, and now Aatrox maybe left out to drive. Whippo, will he fall? 2 picked up, 100 Thieves, and it's gonna be Hansama running away, but the chase is in for the Vex. Abadaga, he's getting kited. Oh, Hansama, you gotta believe it. Takes knocks him down, the only man standing, but you have to believe Baron will still be claimed.
Yeah, this should be Baron for 100 Thieves. That is massive. The 100 Thieves team fight coming up clutch. 4 for 1 for 100 Thieves. We can see it again in the Rocket flip the switch replay here. Pearson going over the wall. He was spotted with the sweeper. They're ready for him. And the instant CC there going down onto him. He gets rooted. They dash in with the Vex. They kill him off right away. And FBI here had red-white, has the ulti to try to kite back and survive.
Huhi and FBI, with the positioning of FBI and the instant CC of Huhi, were able to counter that play. I mean, if TL isn't even looking to turn and they just go to burst that Baron, they probably get it. This is such a massive turning point in the game to keep 100 Thieves alive. Whew.
Oh, that was close.
That's why you like Bruiser.
He got a 700 gold shutdown onto Bjergsen, and just like that, he's relevant.
Finds the engage. There's a knockup, but he's going to be pretty tanky in that one. There's a shutdown. KazaLoLLCShighlights has gone. FBI gets one. Bjergsen's here, but FBI is safe. Stopwatch is burned. Good knockups there from the top laner. Hansama takes down the Vex. In for a bit more. Close it down his GA. A double kill for Hans. The third one now coming in for the jungler, and they're going to get number 4 as well. You may have killed one, but everyone
likely, but they're going to have to set up this mid lane first.
I mean, 100 Thieves, they were the ones forcing that, though, it felt like. And now Sunday, he's in trouble here trying to make something happen, but they can chase him down.
He's got Flash and Ghost.
Gale Force, Q heal, gets out. Stopwatch out of Whippo. So Flash for Stopwatch, turret still falls, playing to the edge of Sunday.
Things that I think because it's that 4v3, it works if you kill a carry, right?
Yeah.
But you're committing all your spells to killing off the fact that Abadag has had an incredible last number of weeks. You know, TL.
Or spotted.
Oh, what's it going to be? Trinket's down for some vision. Bjergsen spotted here as well. Huhi going in, but of course doesn't have a good way out. Flash is a safety, but they're going to find the rest of CC. Going to land his stun. Vex gets a bit down there as well, and Huhi going to go ahead and drop. And there shouldn't be much more of a fight. We already got a couple people walking back in, so 5v4. Will it even be a battle? FBI forced to flash now away as well. Hansama wants in. Going to find the zap and the execution. 2 for nothing so far. GA down now for closer. At this point, it's too late. The fight Sunday walks in and says, well, at least I'll pad the stats. But he'll drop as well. Hansama just not stoppable. Another Quadra. Hansama huge in this match. 18-8. A 30-minute victory. 100 Thieves lasted a bit longer, but they've been walked over all the same.
Man, we have seen this story before. Back-to-back games, ending with Hansama quadra kills. Deathless across 2 games. 16 kills across 2 games. Wow. This guy in team fights is looking unstoppable, and TL push 100 Thieves to match point. Feeling like they're a little bit low on damage, perhaps. You know, with the rise, they're going to bring in the Graves instead. This is much less of like, I would say, like a lane counter. Like you get
far better. You have to land it, of course, but that's what's strong.
I also want to point out Santorin is pathing to a different side of the jungle this game. He's actually going towards bot lane because they knew it was going to be such a contested lane. Actually runs straight over Scuttlecrab just to get to this bot lane first. I don't know if he saw Jarvan, though. He's going to see him now.
He's him on the ward at the very least, so this is going to be a good 3-on-3. Santorin is going to be an easy target. Going to flash for the stun, and Hui's going to die. First blood again. They trade him back, though, and that means they might find more. There's a red buff, but it's not going to find the next shot.
But look where the kills engage. You have consistent damage on the Thunder Thieves side, so their 5v5, which is kind of their bread and butter, is really good.
Yeah, and zooming out to what we saw in the series as Ornn goes for the kill.
Has no ignite.
But he's 1 hit away from death. However, with Flash up, he knows doesn't have grasp, right? He went Spellbook, so the actual damage output available not as high. Can't get it over the line.
This is the type of team comp that 100
he's so close to dead.
with. But TL is just pushing limits in lanes here.
Yeah. Level 5 on everyone right now.
Again.
Sheen versus Noon Quiver. Closer knows. I don't believe Closer got spotted, so can maybe get a bait going here. Gonna land that slow again. KazaLoLLCShighlights landing a lot of this damage. Han's gonna go in for a bit more. Doesn't land the W. See if we can see him.
And now they spot Closer, so they have the edge here. Now they're gonna go towards Dragon, I think, and just start this Dragon up. They win 3v3s, I think, pretty hard. It's very difficult for Closer to engage into the Volibear here. And if you do step too far forward and you get stunned into a silence route, you know, from the Soraka, it's so tough. And you can see that TL is just kind of defending this choke here, trying to keep them back, now turning onto the Dragon.
Bjergsen has just been defending that river entrance as well for so long. We could still see a
fight. No, it was close. Close, not able to get it though. Realmore coming in from behind. They got the flank. They're going for the execution. The dive over. Hansama gets right back out, and who he's gonna fall. 1-0. Team Liquid just better.
The fights are so close here, but it really does look like TL just
what they want to do with this composition is very straightforward. You have two forms of engage here.
The knockup. He's got a flash to heal needed. Shockwave gonna land, and he's just not gonna take enough damage. Flash in for the root. He just waits for the setup, and it's not a flash sleep the in time, so both mid laners will die. However, Closer running low on health, smited for a slow. Doesn't have any way out. The shield buys a second. Is it going to be enough? Santorin can't get in range. He's going to get out. But there's the Ignite, the follow through. To Sunday have it. Ignite still burning him. The flash W. Sunday puts on the lane king. He'll take it with the red smite, and it's down to 2,400. Santorin's still not in range just yet, but reinforcements are coming. Down to 2K. You can still try to burn this one in time. The I+ fight will get it, and he gets it. But how about the rest? Because they got to run away. Lippo gets knocked up. The man's got no flash, guy in the vault. He's got no life. He's got no chance. And that should be the Herald. I picked
down. Big security.
They're not going to. They're going to try to look for a steal, I think, maybe. But no, they're just going to give it over. They're going to fight at third dragon, I guess. Very back up.
Volibear and Rise. Rise is close. You can run up in.
Blast Cone. Vision not seen nowadays. Their TP is going to come out to make it a little bit safer. Tidal Wave not going to land at the primary target, but the bubble's going to. That means Bjergsen can't get any damage across. Now Santorin on the way out could always hold if he needs to, and does so. You cannot shockwave through that. He's unstoppable during it, so always able to get out. Abadaga holds the cooldown.
Not bad. A little bit of pressure there. It's basically the trade of the TP for the Realm Warp and the Volibear ult. I think worthwhile for TL because they're going to be the first ones back towards mid lane again, but maybe a kill here.
Whippo gets exhausted. Spellbook on that one. Going to get a bit more damage across. Q's going to land, but no more damage just yet. And Flash was down, so couldn't follow to get the brittle, but Whippo is not that dropped its stock quite a bit. But ultimately, TL still kind of keeping the pressure going. Bjergsen doing well in the side lane. He's down farm, sure, but he's getting
that good of a wave position, and the Herald is summoned mid, so 100 Thieves can definitely fight this trade.
They find the engage. FBI gets out though. Cleanse pretty crucial there. How about the re-engage? Whippo spotted a mid, so they go for the dive, and then just one-shot Zeri. Dunk comes in. They both get out. Tidalwave's going to mostly miss. Orin going to do the same. So nothing to be grabbed except that one kill, but now it means Dragon's going in.
That is so big for 100 Thieves, though, stopping the snowball towards Soul, getting that kill onto Hansama. He just got instantly deleted there through the barrier, through CoreJJ's ultimate as well. They're going to grab this Dragon here, and now that buys them so much time.
One hit him, and it, as you mentioned, it's just so massive. Not only do they stop the Dragon stacking, to me, they reconnected with their strengths. Rather than trying to match more of a skirmish-heavy team comp and game that TL was forced.
You don't have as much flexibility when you're trying to dive in on the Zeri to play defensively.
They find the dunk, double shockwave gonna land. It's gonna be the 2 kills picked up, no problem. Great dive, great setup. Closer makes it happen.
That looked so much like a TL play from game 2, right? They initiate with the Jarvan, and then someone else comes in to catch two. They originally had side push that could then go mid. And here comes Closer. He's feeling so strong.
Sidestep by Core. Flash is down, so no way out from Shockwave and a tidal wave into FBI waving goodbye. TP for Whippo. That one sucked.
He has Realm Warp to try to go in for a hero play. I think you flip it. I think this game is lost if you just give Baron.
Flash and a knockup and a Shockwave. Wishes all they're gonna have. It's not gonna be enough. Re-engage for Santorin. Wants to find the damage as Hansama shows up. Core's here. Huhi on the way out, but trying to walk back over. Closer, pretty tanky. Double knockup, dunk, and a stopwatch. And Orianna finds a double kill. Whippo now back in action. Hansama trying to stack up, but just cannot deal enough damage.
Beautiful use of the Zhonya's from Jarvan right there. That's exactly why you bring the item. And now, eventually, they're going to be able to take down the Baron after adding 3 more kills on the top.
Yeah, really nicely done here. Just turning, not gonna flip it there. Of course, it would have been an incredibly low chance. You know, Bjergsen would have had to reveal with the Realm Warp and then go in and find the timing. But it's a really low percentage play. But with that, 100 Thieves fully in the driver's seat here, looking good.
A solid defense by 100 Thieves, not even thinking about flipping the Baron. Everyone hopping over the wall and just picking up.
Orianna shielding, and there's a very, very tanky front line. It's full tank Jarvan there, you know, going towards what looks like a Randuin's potentially, Frozen Heart, plus the Rhymeforged Grasp is already completed. Lots more armor on top for Someday. It's just going to take him way too long to get through in any realistic situation.
Yeah, he's another 2,500 gold away from getting Black Cleaver.
Yeah.
Which is what you'd want to have a chance. I mean, it would, in theory, be pretty good when they have a Lord Dominik's on Graves and a Black Cleaver on Zeri, but the game has just kind of passed them by. It's 7,000 gold deficit. They're so far behind.
Well done, 100 Thieves, bouncing back because game one looked...
Full split push, they're just controlling vision in this area, pushing in, and now is where they're gonna get the tower damage down. TL, no way to engage on this. The tower will fall. That means bot lane inhibitor is gone. They will be able to clear out that mid wave, so it may just be this. But still, the walls are kind of closing in here.
Played Soraka means you just like lose that 1,000 gold sometimes.
And I mean, to me, it's less about the Soraka and more about the Graves.
This series, a lot of people would have been thinking this is a 3-0, but with the way 100 Thieves has kind of came out in this game, you look at the score now of Someday 1-0 and 6. It doesn't look like he was a difference maker, but to me, he did so much to control the overall pace of this game.
First ult comes in, flash ult out of Hansama, and here comes the re-engage. Flash the shotgun, KazaLoLLCShighlights. They're gonna find the rest, tidal wave lands, Core's gonna fall, and guess what? His lane mate as well. The engage looks so good. Santoros ult back to his base. Culling will maybe knock down the Freljord God. Is it gonna be enough? Nah, he's gonna walk away just barely.
I'm surprised they didn't just stay in the base. It was a tank Rise that was fending them off, but there's also a Hextech Drake that's up. There's Baron coming soon. They do not want to throw this one away.
They're not going to take any risks. They get a pick, though. Getting the flash off Hans and getting the kill, plus both flashes off KazaLoLLCShighlights. There's no shot that they can survive in the next team fight, knowing that you have flashes available on your entire team. So 100 Thieves, playing it safe, playing it steady, going to knock down another inhibitor here, and then likely just back off to pick up Baron.
I actually really hate this call by 100 Thieves. Like, they're still, in 98% of cases, they're winning this game, but in the 2% they've just created. Just an interesting choice. It's a very confident choice, but I think a little reckless.
Well, they're gonna try not gonna find the knockup out of Someday. There's a double shot in the shockwave. That was beautiful by Closer, and it's gonna mean everything. The dunk comes in late. They find number 4, and they found their 98th percentile. Everyone's gonna be gone. Bjergsen left alone in the base. They could pad the KDAs, they can go for the turrets, they can do whatever they want. But a 30-minute victory is coming through. 100 Thieves fight back in this series. We're going to game 4. Then will we find a last kill? They go to walk up, they force the Zonias, the Nexus falls. And 100 Thieves breathe new life into the series.
I think the pick makes a lot of sense.
Oh, interesting. On.
Okay.
So I will say anyone who's pokier tends to look good in a Braum because his engage is so poor. It's like flash 2 or nothing.
Yeah.
That anyone who has some range...
will lose a couple minions there, but won't be too bad for Abadaga because it's a cannon wave pushing in. So they can tank up like 8 tower shots, I believe it is.
Nice knock up there. They should know that Diego's around, though. He gets the knock up and a damage, and Someday is a flash away from dead. Q's come across. They knock him down. Well played.
That was
3 auto attackers. That seems good. I'm stacking armor against triple AD. That seems good. Let's get it. And that's going to look pretty good. So as long as, you're not running over the game, which is, as you've both been talking about, the early game definitely matters for this top side. Closer, though, able to, with his bot lane pressure, this Rakan is good into Braum because he can't
try to contest. I think they may be just too late to actually stop this. I think it's gone.
Yeah, I think so.
They did try to...
Better smite. It's his every time. Every time it's his. And he gets it smite, and he gets to pick the team fight now. Here we go. Santorin drop low, judges him toward the wall with the flash, but they got the chase down, and a Knight kills him, and there's no way out. There is no flash. There is no life. Whipple will fall, and none of these take that
positioning already here.
And Hans is kind of on his own.
Flash exhaust, Herald summon. They're going to go for the cooldown just in case. They're going to burst him. There's the knockup. There's the kill. As it is going to be a trade, though. One too many turret shots. He burns every cooldown, still dies, but they get a lot of turret damage for it.
Well, Operation Smash the early game has been a failure for Team Liquid. Definitely looking like 100 Thieves has surpassed that early game. Again, they have Someday's Ornn in such a powerful position, able to stack armor early against an AD-heavy team.
50,
heck
but
of that turret.
As well as a just boatload of plates, 5 in top, 5 in bot. Thank you very much, 100 Thieves.
And 2 dragons.
Yeah.
Like this one is looking so good for 100 Thieves. You have scaling advantage, you have objective advantage, you have everything going your way here. And if TL drops this game, you talk about the mental edge, you talk about momentum in a series, it is so far. If you could choose a game state, you'd much rather be on that other side. Whippo now, potentially here in trouble.
Yeah, really low in mana. Here's the burst, and he's going to take the kill. A quick slow from Ornn for the assist credit. Now we look at the chance at a mid lane play. Core and Whippo going to be spotted by the sweeper over the wall, so they know what's going on here. Ward's going to go down, put new ones in, and they're going to go for the play right now. KazaLoLLCShighlights, flashless, could be an easy kill. Puts the ulti up, puts the shield up, and be careful who he could burn down. Ari's going to find one, and overstep by 100 Thieves support, and maybe another. Closer brings a stopwatch, pretty crucial there. Takes someone to heal now, and the re-engage looks good. Big damage on Ezreal, but will stay alive. Low health bars, but no more kills just by the slip of some margins. Just the 1 for 0. Make it back. Abadaga says, I'll choke. but they won't stay for the turret. They're going to stay around for the team fight. Is it going to be enough? They don't want to give away Dragon number 3. 1K gold difference, decent damage out of Aba. Back out again. Will it flip for the Dragon? Getting down to 1,300. Smite comes in, 30 health I saw, but Closer claims it in the end.
They made finals, and they immediately got stomped by TL, and they had been wanting their revenge for years. To be able to get it, it just feels like such a budding rivalry.
Really good damage. 100 health left in flashes in case Whipple's going to be in range or something, so just running away, but TL is on the way up. He's going to be enough. Han Summon out, finally burns the flash, get away. Ult's not going to land. Abadaga, can he stay safe? Because Santorin's here. Jumps to juke one, but the flash follows in. That's what they needed. And now they can use LeBlanc against him. The dunk is big damage. Whippo kills him. 2-0, and TL gets signs of life.
That's the spike they were waiting for, but it all started with Bjergsen actually making a huge play onto Abadaga, and I don't even know if 100 Thieves is going to be in position to contest this or his bot lane.
They're maximizing gold. They're maximizing gold, and comes saying, Baron is yours, probably Dragon's yours as well. We'll get as much as we can. Respect the call to get what you can on the weak side of the map. TL will always get more for the 2 kills, the Baron and the reset, but at least 100 Thieves get
able to get down and even prevent Soul from being grabbed. What a turn there.
Yeah.
Off the initial play from Bjergsen.
Just got Baron, where they could just give it and still scale for later. They're going to wait for their Ornn items to come in. They'll probably wait for FBI to get either a GR or Infinity Edge.
Respect the potential damage that can come out, but there's not really much engaged still from the TL side, so they have to be methodical. They have to get answers elsewhere, and they way in.
Yeah, and against Ornn Rakan, and they were thinking they were just going to get ace there.
Yeah, I mean, FBI just got his Ornn upgrade and complete his IE. Like, that's about as big of a power spike as you can get. So they will trade it for a little bit of gold, but Soul now over on the other. You have the tools to turn for an engage. That's exactly what they should look for. And if TL are slow, you just secure it.
Good pull! 200 health left.
Huhi's
and
behind
that's big. Huhi, does he want the engage? But I think you'd see the Ornn Horn first. Now that's Core's E down though, so now he can't stop the Ornn engage, and that means they gotta pull all the way out. The grab, there's no wave for top lane. He wants to be on the chance at an engage.
And you can see TL knows it might just be one more fight, right? Stopwatch on Whippo, stopwatch and a potion in inventory here for Santorin. They know how important these next minutes are, trying to slow down this push, trying to find some sort of a way in. It's got to be a charm or something, but 100 Thieves just checking all the boxes, pushing them back with the Ornn ulti. The tower is gone. That means an Inhib is gone.
Yep. Her shield was down. They put the damage in Abadaga. Nice spit there. True shot. Not bad. Hits 4. Big poke, but is there going to be a real team fight there? It's the engage in for Sunday. Isn't enough, though. They're going to walk back. Health bar's low. Teal don't have a backline anymore. Who he going to stop? Watch get out. There's the flash engage, and here comes the slaughter. I can hear the sound of Team Liquid falling, and 100 Thieves triumphant here in Game 4. The sound of silver scrapes on the horizon as Core JJ watches the shambles of his teammates, the corpses on the floor, and 100 Thieves take what is not given. They take Game 3, they take Game 4, they take us to Game 5, and they're gonna take down the base. We're gonna see it fall. Get ready, because Game 5 is coming.
Momentum now strongly in the
What's the actual pick?
I like it.
Okay.
Oh!
There we go.
Much better.
Yep, there you go.
Is that Impact?
Team Liquid and Shen, name a more iconic duo.
Possibly have to burn the TP early, but you can see exactly how that early lane plays out. On one side, you're watching the Brittle from the Ornn. On the other side, you're watching the Sword from Shen. And there they're going to FBI.
Well, FBI's gonna die. He stays in the lane.
And not a big deal for Bjergsen, really just trying to hold farm. The bot lane kill will not be snowballed into First Dragon, partially, I think, because Abadaga's TF is just pushing in Bjergsen's Corki, so we're kind of not finding ways to close games. The way they win most of the time is with FBI getting strong. He's going hard.
Ult for the slow, and Bjergsen's gonna be here in range as well, but no stuns. That means he gets out. Abadaga counts the cooldowns. No, he's got it. And he's able to take the re. And finally, Herald will be summoned for the mid lane. And this will give mid pressure first, but I believe Bjergsen's holding in a package. Burns it here. Ult to get the safety, not bad, but Close is still forced to run away. Has to flash to stay alive. Stun's gonna land, and that could be enough. Will be Whipple going down. It's gonna be a knockup. It's gonna be a lot of CC. Will there be a chain kill coming across? Zeri's gonna looking to find some damage. Abadaga just barely walking away, but he's gotta get the pull back. No, the cooldowns are missing, but Hansama lands a snipe. FBI wants more. He wants to find Core JJ, but he can't get the shots in just yet. He finally gets the chain lightning, gets the bounces, needs to cut it away. Should be holding his E, should be able to dodge any hard CC.
Actually blocked the Leona Q, so that couldn't follow up after the Zenith blade, and that allowed him to get to safety.
I think it just makes the game all the more tense because 100 Thieves now has the second Drake, but they lost the gold trade. They're going to lose it even more.
Go for the on-hit build. Even a while ago, when everyone was doing Ludens, he still did a shield bow on-hit crit build. And that's what they're looking for here. Bwipo's going to have to time that W well.
It's a knock up there, 3v1 top side. He's got no way out. The dodge zone comes in. He finds a taunt in turret range. Summoner Heal keeps him alive, and they find the one for nothing.
It looked like he actually could have killed him, thought it was going to fall down, and then the Summoner Heal from Abadage kept him alive.
Yeah.
I think he had the trade kill there if he goes for it.
That was so close. He played it really well in the 1v3, almost got it. But I just didn't have track of the heal, I think, on Abadage. As you say, maybe could have gotten one last auto in. But down on bot side, they trade for this. They get the tier 2 solo gold onto Bjergsen.
For the charge, it was nothing to do. So well done there, 1 for nothing. 800 gold difference, 600 gold difference.
This is huge, though.
Now the play there, Stun's gonna land, Hatsama gonna cleanse it away. Bjergsen gonna package for safety, pushing Huhi back and putting a lot of damage down there as well. Santorin now kind of stuck in the front line. Takes a bit of poke, TF gets a lot of vision. Abadage yet to get across the map, now gonna look for a flank angle.
Yeah, TL really need this dragon, otherwise the soul's way too fast. They're in position, but they need to be able to ward off 100 Thieves' approach.
They have so much poke, it's really hard for 100 Thieves to approach.
It's tough right now. We're gonna see a little bit coming out of the Zeri for FBI. He's still holding on to his ultimate, but there aren't a lot of engage tools left, so when do they get in? Because Gorky can, of course, spam rockets. KazaLoLLCShighlights with the wings, does not have his own ulti. He's squishy. Ooh, he gonna hex flash over. 900, Bwipo pushes them out. That's really well done. Zeri comes in, knock up there as well. One dragon picked up. Will there be an engage? Who he's gonna lose his life by trying to start the fight. He gets killed, he gets shut down. And that is nothing doing for 100 Thieves.
You get a really good preview of how this game might be playing.
When you think back to finals in summer, it was all about these skirmishes in River where they get that one kill, he'd take over the fight with multiple spells. They're diving.
Hold they want him, will they have it is the question. Viego is dead. Shotgun down instantly. They're gonna get out, but KazaLoLLCShighlights has no ulti. Knockup means one hit will kill. The flash chase down. He doesn't have the damage, has to jump right back out. And they find the taunt, they find the CC. There's 2 kills. Looking for a third. The turret has been turned off. 100 Thieves been pushed away, but there's not enough dive. They'll get Santorin back. 2 for 1. Team Liquid.
Such a big fight. Team Liquid, even though they lost Santorin, are still able to break that turret. A huge win for them in this game.
But he has absolutely been maximizing, and he's going to have his rapid fire for sure on that base, and he's got package. So 3 items, package. There's no shot you can really fight this, I think, as 100 Thieves. I think this is so dangerous to fight a 3-item Corki with package at this point in the game.
Well, you gotta get an ulti to safety. Package doesn't find the crowd control, but they might get the rest anyway. Guardian Angel pops. Is the re-engage good? KazaLoLLCShighlights has the ulti on. He's low.
They got
over the wall. Is it gonna be enough? Gets a knock-up on a 3. The chase down. The double knock-up looking for the Volibear ulting away. Corky is down. And now Bwipo could be next. He's slow. They get the chase. They're gonna get 2. And it's just too much.
You can watch this one more time.
Yeah, so originally Team Liquid is feeling extremely strong because they will win a well-set-up 5v5. But they don't get the cleanest initiation. They burn everything onto a Guardian Angel, and then watch the CC lock on Bjergsen. Gold card, Everfrost, into Ornn Brittle application, airborne, into yet another knockup. Bjergsen really could not move. By the way, gold card comes in once again. Double gold card in the whole CC lock. And this is one sneaky thing about Twisted Fate. A lot of people will think that Twisted Fate, if he doesn't snowball side lanes, you can't win the game with him.
The gold card, and then the Everfrost to follow it up. All the CC comes through. 100 Thieves
going on. Who he is going to be in fog. That's useful. Half health now on the Baron. What's the engage look like? Finding a first gold card. Decent poke on a Santorin, but now he's between that cooldown. Foes are going to push back now, actually.
That's all they needed.
Yeah, they lost even more health on this.
Yeah, and now it goes a little bit bad for 100 Thieves because now the inside track, Bjergsen's just going to go straight over to Dragon. He's going to solo that up. So they're going to do what I was talking about, have 4-man guard this, but they're trying to force their hand. They want Bjergsen to TP. They say, you're not here. We're going to finish this.
He will burn it. The TP's going to come in right afterwards. That's Dragon. That's no soul right now for 100 Thieves. Will there be the team fight, though? TFO comes in. They spot everyone. TP burned. Will there be a team fight, though? When's it going to happen? FBI playing to the edges, playing to the front line. Feathers get pulled back. That's one major cooldown missing. They don't take the fight just yet. Recalls are coming through Abadage. He's on vision. He's got to be careful. The whole team's the brush, though. They're all in the brush, though. And here comes the engage. KazaLoLLCShighlights finds several. Naga comes in, though, from the Ornn as well. The Horn comes across onto 3. They're going for more. Who he wants on Sama. And they've knocked down Core. 100 Thieves 1 for 0. Someday finds a second. They got 3. They're getting 4. 100 Thieves come alive. And Bjergsen's left alone. Bjergsen seconds left to die. 100 Thieves crush Team Liquid.
They're pinging mid right now instead of going for Baron. They might think they can end.
They're going to try to win the series right here, right now. We'll see if they have the time to do it or if they're just going to try to get an inhib and go back to Baron. The timer's 30 seconds on Hans, 35 on Bjergsen. It's a long time. They're positioning forward.
They're saying inhibitors at least. They've got a cannon, they've got a double wave otherwise. They're getting at least this turret, at least the inhibitor. Now the first respawns are coming in right now. 15 on the Shen, 15
they're positioning forward. They're
on
going to go to the
Zaya.
end. Look at Someday. He's walking forward
20
here.
seconds on Bjergsen still. They got a long time.
And they're going in. Here we go. Turret number 1 in under a lot of fire. This respawn still are not yet in.
Whipple's up in 2.
4 seconds away. This is the fight right now. Turrets are up, dropping.
Hans is up.
4v5. It's going to be enough. 4v5 is it is the question. Zonya's
Shut
popped.
down.
Zeri's down. FBI drops. CoreJJ the same
Bjergsen's
though.
up.
And now they've got a pet Alistair. And guess what? That's going to be a lot of damage when he loses the GA. And they're going to defend. Abadaga doesn't have a good way out. He's got flash, just barely gets away from the Shen. But how about this Bjergsen chase? How about TP coming in from Whippo? Shuts down Hui, and he wants to chase down to the TF now as well.
And they're going to lose so much more than these kills. They're going to lose the Baron themselves. And now 100 Thieves trying to go for that. He's going back to the base.
Go back.
Oh, the TF will descend onto the Nexus. The recalls are coming in. Will it be in time? Abadaga realizes he may not have it. He's got to run away, but doesn't stop the Baron. Zaya's on one side. Corki is on the other. And because does he have a way out?
Somebody's going to defend him. He's defending the exit here. It is still going to be a TL Baron. That was a gutsy call. Man, if he had Lich Bane.
Oh, he would die.
What
Fuck.
insane sequence of events. How close can this series get?
Oh my God, what a game.
Move around and really defend that mid lane while trying to pressure other points to spread them out. Then maybe 100 Thieves wins the fight.
I mean, package right now.
It's
and TP.
so interesting, right? You know, again, they're still at soul point, right? So Corki is here.
Oh,
they're
not nearby.
separated.
100 Thieves might get picked up heavily right now.
Watch TF, watch
Stone
TF. He's
plate
gonna look.
popped. TF walking up towards mid, and again, we've got about a minute on the inhibitor
threatening
respawn.
it. He's going for the
still
end.
going Nexus. Reveals them all. They gotta stop the ports. They gotta stop the ports. He's onto the base. Is it enough? When does the recall come in? Bjergsen has package. He's trying to get back in game 5 of the winter bracket finals. 100 Thieves go for broke, and they're gonna break the Nexus. They break their ankles, and they're headed to the final.
A reverse sweep for 100 Thieves off the back door from Abadaga. They make the judgment call. We do not win 5v5, but